Okay, I'm starting my solar panel build project today. I've shown you in the slide set kind of what the plan is. So I've gone out and I bought the solar panel or solar cells in a lot of the parts. I ended up buying a pack of 3x6 untabbed cells. I actually ordered a pack of 40. They send 44 from this ML Solar place, and I'm quite impressed with the packaging. You can see it's two pieces of cardboard, a rubber band, and then shrink wrapped packaging. And I suspect there is very few, if any, broken cells in here. Unlike the other video I have up, my first video, which shows you the box of dust of all the other cells I bought but got my money back on. These look very good. I think they send 10% more just in case there is one or two cracked, or up to 4 cells cracked, so that's nice to know. I've got my tabbing wire, which is 2mm with solder on it already. I have 4 feet of bus wire. I have the flex pen. This is that number 186 flex pen, and a germanium diode, which if you're going to connect a battery up to your panel, you want this pointing towards the positive end of the battery. And so what that does is that if the panel ever goes dark because of nighttime or whatever, the battery can't come back through and discharge through the diode, because the diode is one directional and it only allows power to go in that direction from this end to this end. If you're connected up to a grid type system, you don't need the diode in there, but it's probably, you never know where your panel is going to end up one day, so it's probably good to install it. The other thing I wanted to discuss was here's one of the cells from that pack that I bought. These were factory tab cells, is the way it was advertised. And the reason I don't like, even though it might save some work, you can see the tabbing, and it's probably the reason that some of these cells get rejected, is the tabbing was not put on very good. It's off center. I've also noticed that when they get shipped, the tabbing is kind of stiff, and it actually can crack the cell on the top as they're bundled together. So I don't like that. And then look how easy it is to take this factory tabbing off. It just peels right off. So that's probably another reason that these cells were rejected, is the tabbing was off center. It probably didn't get enough heat, so it was never tabbed properly. Plus, when it gets shipped, it can probably chip or damage the top of the cell. And there's no wonder there's so many rejects. Even this one here, it's broken. Look at this. Just shows you how fragile these cells are. They just, once they have a little bit of a stress crack, they can break so easily. Which is pretty bad, because these are $1 a piece. And there goes another $1. Unless you like building using broken cells, which I don't. Okay, this is the start of the framing process. I took a piece of 30 by 36 inch glass, clear glass that you can buy at the home center for $15 or so. I cut off about 4 inches, I believe, so it's actually 26 inches wide. And then I started to use the framing material. This is aluminum framing, 3/8 inch stock will be the main channel that goes around the glass itself. And then when that's all done, I'll use 3/4 inch framing stock to line it one more time to give it another level of stiffness, and I'll go over the details of that when the time comes. I held the glass in using regular silicone, non-molding. I'm using the Silicone Plus from DAP. You can also use Silicone 2 from GE to get the same results. That's been curing for about 2 days, and now the glass and the aluminum stock is held in place quite well. I just put the silicone basically between the aluminum and the top of the glass, and then I'll run another bead of it between the glass and the stock at the very end. So the back side of the glass and the inside run of the aluminum doesn't have any silicone on it, so any moisture from the silicone won't get into the inside surface of the glass. So next step is to start to put my strings together.